Hello and welcome to this watch along. We are watching Luton against Manchester United. What should be an interesting game. And just give me a sec, I am just sorting out a few bits. Alright, okay. So, lineup. We've got Henderson in goal, which is exactly who I thought would be. Wan-Bissaka, Bay, Williams, Fred, Matic, Mata, Van der Beek, Igalo and Lingard all coming in. Harry Maguire, the only player from the weekend who starts. Got Fred and Matic as a rather defensive midfield there. And Donny starting, Lingard starting, which I wasn't sure whether Lingard would play again for United, but he is. And Odion Igalo gets his first start of the season as well. We should have some good fun watching the game. Kind of expecting a United win. Hopefully we should. I think saying that we should beat Luton as Manchester United is a bit silly, but here we are. Hold on, apparently the bitrate is too low. Why is the bitrate set at 0? That's definitely not right. And the bitrate is 6000 kbps. Definitely not at 0. What I'm going to do actually is I'm going to double check the stream itself. Hopefully it's fine. Seems fine. Yeah, okay, it's good. It should be an interesting game to watch anyway. I'll get rid of Twitter. Stream. Excellent connection. Okay, good. I think it's settled down now. Groovy. Okay. So it looks like we are set up now. I think we're good. So Luton are fielding a decent squad as well. Say hello, drop a sub. So 9 changes from the weekend for Luton. Ryan Tunnicliffe, former Manchester United player, of course, in midfield. We've also got Kazenga Loalawa, who's a former Crystal Palace player. And Tom Lockyer making his home debut at the back. And the lineup, of course, you can see just to my right, I think it is. Yeah, just to my right. So Dean Henderson in goal, Wan-Bissaka, Bailly, Maguire, Williams, Fred, Matic, Mata, Van der Beek, Lingard, and Ighalo. On the bench, we've got Lee Grant, Rashford, Greenwood, Bruno, Diego Dalot. Glad to see him. Dan James and Tedin Mengi is also on the bench, hoping he can make his debut tonight. Off the bench in the Carabao Cup. I think that's definitely a team very capable of beating Luton Town on paper, but I said the same thing about the Crystal Palace game, so we'll see how we get on. So Luton have got planning permission apparently to build a new stadium. Is great for them, obviously. Sorry, it's just spring right now. It's very annoying. Page. One's in Spanish, but in Brazilian technically, but that's okay. That doesn't matter. What matters to me is watching the game, so not too fussed about that. So I'm going to turn it down for myself. So it's not overwhelming. So United kicking off from right to left, and I think just keeping the ball early, getting the ball around the pitch, stretching Luton as much as possible in the early game is kind of the most important thing for the start of the game. Ighalo with a bad touch, but he does get back to help win a throw-in for United, so don't mind too much about that. Although his first touch was rather heavy and pretty bad, so definitely mind that. But I think we just need to assert ourselves into the game, start making chances as kind of quickly as possible, really. Start putting pressure on Luton. Good pass from Mata, Lingard, Donny. Back to Matic. Okay, so it's solid start. We are in control of the game. I think we won the toying cost, so we took kickoff. It's a good chance for like Eric Bailly to, make a statement and have a solid performance. A chance for him to kind of get himself into the squad. And as I say, I was a bit surprised to see Jesse Lingard starting, but I don't think he'd play for United ever again. But here we are. Certainly he started for United, so. It's been an okay start, I guess. I mean, not much to talk about, or anything to talk about. We've been keeping the ball relatively well, but no opportunities either way to speak about. So it's a good chance for the young keeper Dean Henderson to get some minutes, have some time on the pitch for United. I wouldn't be surprised if he'd be used as our cup keeper, or if De Gea makes like a major error, then maybe he comes in for the first team. Mata with a shot from range. First shot of the game. Comfortable save for the Luton keeper. It opened up a bit there for Mata, so. Not terrible, not dreadful. Four minutes in, and it's 0-0, and one shot from United so far. About it. I thought Wan-Bissaka had given the ball away in a really silly area, but it bounced off the Luton player and out of play. So Igalo's first touch has been awful so far. So that's what, as much as Matic is very that's a bad foul. It's a very negative player in that defensive midfield role. He does have a calming effect on that midfield, so I don't mind that he started. To be honest, I know Jess doesn't like Matic or Fred, and they both started tonight. So, what's Williams done there? Gives the ball away to Luton. Brandon Williams gets it away. Luton still have the ball though. I mean, yeah, there's a chance for these fringe players to show what they can do, but whether or not they actually manage to make a kind of positive impression, I don't know. First time that Igalo's managed to keep hold of the ball with his first touch. Okay, Gallo doing well there, keeping the ball. Not a good pass back to him though from Donny. And Gallo fouls him. Of course he did. Of course he fouled him. I don't know if it's. I don't know if this is a better. I mean, you know, we're not a goal down early, so that's an improvement over the weekend. But I'll say that now they're going to come and score. No, they're not. Fine. But me, yeah, I don't know. There's nothing expansive about United so far, really. I think again, if we won on the weekend, I think maybe we play a few of those players. I think if we'd already had Sancho, then he would have started, and maybe Dan James starts tonight in place of Mata. I don't know. Ifs and buts. It's Jesse. Want a T United? Okay. Probably our best chance at the moment. The corner coming in shortly. Just cross. Saka. Just again, it's a little bit pedestrian. It's a little bit slow. Very United. It's not as quick as it. We're still not being quick. We're not being fast. We're not being effective. It's quite easy for Luton so far. I mean, they're not seeing the ball, obviously, but possession is all us so far. But we're just playing in front of Luton, and we need to try and get it behind Luton instead. Like that. There needs to be more of that. Lingard and Wan-Bissaka combining, or trying to combine down the right. Maguire on the ball, shooting from 25 yards, and it's horribly skewed wide. And just like Harry Maguire said to himself, shit. Yes, that was rather terrible. I mean, I know he can score from there. He showed it last season, but sliced across it there, and no problems at all for Luton. Not the best of kickouts there from the goalkeeper. Almost like the referee then, from the goalkeeper. Yeah, free kick to Luton in their own defensive third. Fred with a really good interception there, but then gives it away. I mean, we've got the high press going. I mean, you'd expect that at least. Thank you for the like, whoever liked. I have no idea. It's a hugely exciting game so far. Enormous in behind, but the ball goes out for a goal kick to Manchester United. Quite easy. No problems there. You have to open. Okay. Okay. That's fine. So Luton on the attack down their left flank. Saka getting out. Right across the back line, and Fred gets it away. Garlo fouled. Free kick to United. An hour and a half. No, Garlo's form has just completely dropped to awful since lockdown. I mean, I think he's only played in a couple of games, but he's not been very good in them. Good pass from Brandon Williams to Lingard. Back across. Oh, good save. Mata with a shot. That was better. That was much better from United. Wan-Bissaka forcing a corner as well. We're keeping the pressure on. That was better. That was much better from United. Brandon Williams with a pass to Lingard. Step over from Van der Beek. And Mata went to drop it in the opposite corner. It was a bit close to the keeper, but he still did well to push that away. Nice. Quick throw. Lingard. Wonderful from Lingard. Van der Beek. Took it away from Lingard, and it kind of fell apart. Free kick to Luton. Well, couple of opportunities there. One matter with the effort. It didn't really come to much of anything in the end, but it was better. It was better. Offside, yeah. Yeah. Kept the line well. Kept the line really well there, the lads. Much better defensive shape than on the weekend. I don't know what to make of the performance. I mean, obviously it's there's a sort of chasm of quality in the sides, but whether or not we can make that work for us, we have to score at the end of the day. We have to score. We just have to score. And I know we've only had one game so far, but we didn't make many chances. Like no real chances. Whereas I think we've had as many clear-cut chances in this game already as we had a weekend. Brandon giving the ball away again. Brandon Williams. Luton putting it wide. It's good to see Bailly and Maguire there just kind of holding a solid line together. And well, in the end, not much to worry about, but the moment of oh dear, we're gonna go. I'll go down to Luton here. It's kind of very much similar in a way to a lot of games that I saw under Mourinho, where we would control the game and we'd play this like methodical football. But then if we went a goal down, we would go, balls to the wall, and I'd rather just see balls to the wall from the start, as most United fans would agree. Fred just lashes it wide from 25 yards. Why are we shooting from range when we've got the quality to get in the box? Just a little bit untidy in the setup there. I think it's a corner though, to United, yeah. Yeah, corner for United. Need to just put the ball on Igalo's head here, and he can give us the lead. But if anyone can do that, it's Mata. That's poor corner though, very poor corner for Mata. Just as I say that, he yeets it into the first defender, so not great. Good turn from Lingard there. Oh, Van der Beek not quite working, but Jesse still on the ball. Good defending. Defending from Luton. Oh, brilliant tackle there from Brandon Williams to intercept. Woo! Excellent interception. Donny pushing forwards out to Brandon. Going to cut back onto his right because he's right-footed rather than putting it across. This is the problem. That's why we need a left-footed left-back now. Donny. Chance for Mata. He was offside. I'm starting to click a little bit. Donny's passes not quite there, but yeah, Mata way offside there. But Donny with some really good ideas, just not quite. Touch isn't quite there, or the player's not quite there. They're not quite on the same page yet, but. He's a new player and he's full of energy so far, full of running. Oh, wonderful for Matic that. Red, Igalo. Mata with a good solid pass forwards, but it was well defended by Luton. Harry Maguire with a solid tackle that. Fred again. Comes back to him. Jesse on the left now. Go on, Jesse. Go on, lad. Play it back to the middle again. Here again, we're playing it in front of them rather than in behind them. Jesse on the ball again. Mata. Fred. Good defending. Oh, the ball stayed in as well. Oh, I'm sure that was going for a corner then, but... Well, what was that header from Bailly? What are you doing there, Bailly? Just... By heading the ball forwards when there's no United players near him, giving Luton half a chance. I think it was a foul on a United player in the end. But Bailly there poor header, and he didn't need to make contact with the ball. He could just bring it down and pass it. Instead, he just heads it into no one. A little bit panicky there, and when you don't play very often, that kind of thing's going to happen, I think. So, like, I've always liked Bailly, but he gets injured, and when he comes back, he plays a couple of games, and he's rusty. And that's a really poor pass from Maguire, that. or was it just that that Lingard didn't make the run? I don't know. Say hello in the chat if you're watching. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe if you're not already. 21 minutes and 40 seconds into Luton against Manchester United. Luton have had one shot so far off target. We've had 4 or 5 shots so far. 2 on target. The others not so much. Harry Maguire and Fred putting it about 50 yards wide from 25 yards. I would say though it's been quite comfortable so far for Luton. We've played a lot of football in front of them rather than in behind. Our best chances have come from playing in behind rather than playing in front, so we need to keep doing that. We've got a strong bench tonight as well. We've got Greenwood and Rashford on the bench. Diego Dallo's on the bench even, which I didn't expect to see him ever United, but he's on the bench. Teddy Mengi's on the bench as well. I'd be interested to see him come in at some point. I can't remember the rest, to be honest, but yeah, we've got some decent options on the bench as well. Good tackle there from Bailly. Good tackle there from Fred. Luton still have the ball. The referee's pulled it back for a free kick. Luton. Or is this? Yeah, no, it's a free kick to Luton in far left hand side, about 10 yards in front of the penalty box, 18-yard line. So opportunity for them to put it in from a dangerous angle here. He's whipping it in towards goal. Right-footed from the far left-hand side. Donny with the header. He was first to the ball. Brandon Williamson's a throw in our left corner flag area. Luton winning the ball back, and it's a throw into Luton now. Matic tried to thump the ball away, but it hit a Luton player, and then came back off of Donny van der Beek. Went out. So it's a little bit slow now. Like the game has just ground to a halt, pretty much. The last couple of minutes. Luton doing their best to keep the ball. United pressing. They're going all the way back to the goalkeeper now. Fred trying to do a back heel there, but completely failed, and Luton still have the ball. So it's Kazenga Loa, and it's deflected out for a Luton corner. I think he's still on loan from Crystal Palace, so Crystal Palace player causing problems. Corner comes in. Shot from range. It's into Rosette. And a goal kick. No real danger from that corner. It was a long looping corner towards the back post. Was headed back in, but Brandon Williams blocked twice, and then the shot from range was way off. Nothing to worry about. So And we're playing out from the back. Bailly going for a long ball towards Igalo. And we're back to the Luton keeping out. United trying to get that high press going, trying to win the ball up the pitch, get forwards. And just Lingard with a pull on Kiosko there, just to bring down the right back. Just on the halfway line. We're still not sharp. We're still not quite gelled as a team. I mean, I know it's a completely different lineup apart from Harry Maguire the weekend, but not a hugely inspiring performance. And we've got thrown it in our left back position again. Waiting for Brandon to decide where to throw it. Fred heads it on. And Luton have the ball again. Luton are doing a good job of a high press as well, to be fair. They're not just sitting back. They're pressing us whenever we're trying to play out from the back. Our right back now, Kiosko, is putting down our right. Back into the middle. Oh, Donny's won the ball. That's a foul on Igalo. Nope, it's not a foul on Igalo. Just Igalo with he's just not performing well. I think we'll see Greenwood at some point. I think Mason Greenwood will come on for Igalo. Igalo's been very poor so far. Not good at all. Here comes Jesse. Go on, Jesse. Go on, Jesse. Just behind Igalo, but we're still on the ball with Ardion. Towards Donny, but it's just not. Igalo's touches and passing have not been very good. I understand why you play a player like Igalo, because he's big, he's imposing, he's physical. Why Bailly? Why? He was just getting us in trouble with that. Rather than clearing it or passing it, he did neither and just flicked it away. And now it's a corner to Luton. Like, he's all over the place, Bailly, tonight. Well, they've got a lot of players in our box, as you would from a corner, including a player standing off the pitch. Matic with a header away. Fred just about clearing it. Matic getting it half away, but no United players near the ball. Blocked, I think, by Eric Bailly. Just a little bit tentative at the moment. A little bit letting Luton on the ball. Whereas we should be... I don't know. I think we should be not letting them get anywhere near it. It should be maybe not crunching with tackles, but making it as difficult as possible for them. Go on, Donny. Keep going. And Mata just make sure we keep the ball. Trying to play it from the back here, but we're just passing it around the back. There we go. A forward pass, look. Wasn't that difficult, was it? Mata, Brandon Williams. Mata again. Lingard now. Again, we're just playing it in front of them. We're not creating space. We're not really not really pushing them. We're not really causing issues for them. We're just playing it around. Someone cross the ball in. It'd be great if someone could. No, instead he's just going to do it. So Jesse tried a few step overs there. Good header from Bailly there. There's Donny. Trying to find a Garlo, but couldn't. Just it's more frustration so far. Half an hour, and we've had a couple of shots. One good chance, one half chance, and a couple of shots from range that were about 6 miles off. It's just a bit dull. It feels like we're playing under Louis van Gaal. Like, you know, I'm not expecting the kind of mid-season games. The post-lockdown games where we were running at teams and we were fast and we were furious and we were whipping the ball in every 2 seconds and putting goals away, but just something inspiring rather than just drab nothing football. That's what it is so far. It's drab nothing football at the moment. I mean, Brandon Williams is putting a shift so far. Yes, he's right-footed playing on the left, but he's given the ball away once, I think, so far. But I think the main difference with us giving the ball away tonight so far has been we've been giving the ball away in their half rather than in our own defensive third. Yeah, there we go. They've had 6 shots, we've had 4. We've had 2 on target, they've had none on target. High press, keep going, keep going. Long ball. And by staying goal side there and just staying on his man. Maguire stepping in. Let me begin. Playing it out to Lingard. It was used to position here, but there's no one in the box apart from Igalo. Mata. Losing the ball. Brandon Williams back on the ball. It's methodical and it's okay. It's probably, you know, it's okay. It's pre-season. This is pre-season football, unfortunately. Matic on the ball. Good pass from Brandon Williams. And Lingard knows there's not much point in playing it to Brandon Williams on the wing because he's not going to cross it with his left foot, and he was offside. But if Brandon was left-footed, we'd have seen so many crosses on that left side, first-time crosses and that. But because he's right-footed, and he doesn't seem to be very confident at all with his left foot, he's just not going to cross it in. Ole looking like he's got no idea. He's just standing there, looking depressed that he doesn't have Jadon Sancho available. Not that he'd play him, I don't think. But imagine being a Luton player, looking at the bench and seeing Jadon Sancho sitting there. Go, well, if United don't do well, then they're going to bring on one of the best young players in the world. Not that Mason Greenwood and Rashford aren't young and good players, but there's Donny, Mata. promising position, or it was. And Brandon always just passes it back inside, whereas he should be crossing it. Like, Brandon's in good positions, and so is Aaron Wan-Bissaka. But the difference is Wan-Bissaka can cross it from the right. So he's cutting inside as well. Why are we cutting inside all the time when we should be crossing it and putting the pressure, putting the ball into a dangerous area, but instead we're playing it in front of them? It's just really frustrating. Good tackle by you. Very good tackle by you. We're just playing in front of them. We're just constantly playing in front of them instead of trying to get in behind. We're not even trying to get in behind. I mean, I know they're sitting deep, but work it to the flanks and cross it in. Get Donny and Igalo and a runner from deep into the box. Get Matic in there. He's huge. Very tall player. I think Igalo has managed to keep the ball once so far. This entire game. When the ball's come to him, I think he's kept it once, maybe twice. Maybe twice. Again, it's just very slow. Because we've got no plan B or anything. I mean, we should need a plan B against Luton. We should be, but at this rate, we are going to come in at half time with it being goalless. We're trying to play through 4 or 5 players, whereas we should be crossing it to take all of those players out of the game. Put it into that area of uncertainty. Foul by in the half. Cricket to Luton. It's just slow and poor. Like, you know, it's not as bad as against Palace. I mean, Luton, I wouldn't say they've been a threat. They've gone forwards and they've tried, but the quality is just not really there. Or I'll say it now. They're going to come and score, but. And again, you know, I'm not expecting us to play like we were towards the end of last season when we were tearing teams apart. I mean, you know, we haven't got most of those players onto the pitch that were in those teams, but it's still far too slow. Good pass from Lingard. Very good pass from Lingard. Cross it in. There you go. What's the problem? And we recycle the ball and we play out to the wing and cross it in again. Like it's you know, that's our footballing DNA. But yeah, you know, sometimes you cut inside and you play the ball and this and that, but you've got to have real quality to that. You've got to be a De Bruyne or a Carrick or a Scholes or a Ronaldo or a Rooney to pull that off. And I mean, Mata and Donny have probably got the quality to unlock the defense like that, but. Come on, Brandon. Cross it in, lads. Cross it in. Half chance for Mata into corner to United. Brandon here should be whipping it in. Instead, he plays it. He plays a half cross with his left foot to Mata rather than crossing it in. It's, you know, he squared it rather than crossing it. Way too much on that from Lingard. Yeah, it's going to be goalless at half time. It's all very safe. It's all very contained. It's all very. We're plodding along in the game. We're not crashing the party. We're not hurting them. We're not hurting them as well. That's another thing. We're not hurting them at all. Although that fortunately for us, their goalkeeper's distribution, I think his name's O'Shea, has been dreadful. He's kicked it out about 6 or 7 times now. The manager must be losing his mind with that. The Luton keeper his distribution has been woeful, which has given us the ball back quite a few times because we've got the high press. And that I don't know if Luton are a team that plays out from the back. If they are, then this is not their thing. Oh, here's Donny, and it's out to Lingard. Brandon Williams. Back out to Lingard. Can he beat his man this time? That's the question. Into Mata. Donny. I mean, that's a penalty. Yeah, it's a penalty to United. Okay. Well won by Brandon Williams. I mean, if we're going by if the ball hits a defender's hand in the box, the penalty, then that was a clear penalty. Unless I'm misunderstanding what happened on the weekend. Yeah. Poor tackle. Well done, Brandon. Well done, Brandon. Good stuff. Matt is going to take the penalty. It's Juan Mata. 1-0. 1-0. Juan Mata. Solid penalty. Mata's back. I mean, in terms of possession and controlling the game, we deserve it. But in terms of creating chances, it's, that is very much a plaster over the issues that we have in attack right now. I mean, we're not playing our first 11. I know that. We're not playing our first choice players. I know that. I'd say Mata and Donny have been our best players so far. Well, 1-0. I mean, it's positive. We're winning the game. That's all you can do at the end of the day. It's a foul on Brandon Williams. Very smart from Brandon. That just put himself in the way, making it difficult for the attacker to get away from him, and wins a defensive free kick. Excellent stuff. Ramsaka giving the ball away there. And you need to have the ball back. One by Mata. Lingard now down the left. Good pass to Brandon Williams. I mean, it's not been inspiring, but we're winning, so I'll take that. I'll always take that. I've always said it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how you win as long as you win. And I will always kind of live by that. Luton haven't really. I mean, I don't think Henderson's actually had to make a save yet. 1-0. I mean, overall, I think we deserve to be ahead, but our attacking intent hasn't been that good. We made a couple of chances. Mata had some good chances. Oh well, Mata had a good chance. It's half time anyway. Half time now. It's been okay at the end of the day. It's been alright. Matt is back, which is good. It looks like we're keeping him. I think the fact that Andreas Pereira has been left out of the squad entirely is the end of his United career, which I'm fine with. I don't want to see Pereira play for United again, to be honest. Or Phil Jones or Marcus Rojo. Smalling maybe, but he's possibly off to Inter Milan, so it's going to have to be a drastic last 2 weeks of the transfer window for United to get all those players out and bring in Jaden and a left back and another player. I think we can get left back because I think we'll get Tellers this week, and we'll bring in Jaden either this week or eventually. But either way, it's I think at most we'll get 3 players in, but we have to get 3 players out to do that. If we get Smalling, Rojo, and Andreas out, I mean, I don't want Phil Jones to play for United ever again, but if he does, he does, because we might not be able to get a centre back in. So if he sits on the bench a few times as a centre back backup for Teddy Mengi, then okay. Because at the moment we've got what is it? Maguire, Bailly, Lindelof, Smalling, Jones, Rojo, Mengi, and Tuanzebe are our centre backs. Far too many. We need to get rid of at least 3. At least 3. So, Smalling, Jones, and Rojo. If we can get rid of all 3 of those, bring in however much. I mean, I think Smalling's going to go for about 20 million, and Jones and Rojo, I mean, 10 million altogether between them. Yeah, that's 30 million off the Sancho transfer. Now I'm watching the Brazilian broadcast of this game because it's a really stable connection. It's a really stable stream, and it's 720. So I'll take it. Well, what I'm going to do actually is I'm going to look at the stats. So we've had 63% possession, 3 shots on target, 329 passes. Now it looks like there are other highlights going on here. What's this? Oh, this is the Wolves City game. I've not actually seen the highlights of, so I'll watch it. Raheem, Foden, yeah. I mean, yeah, I'm never gonna get excited. I'm never gonna get excited about watching Man City play, but I mean, they're a very good team and they're top class players and world class manager and all that. But I'll never celebrate them winning. A good goal from Jimenez, to be fair. Reminds me actually, would not be surprised to see Josh King come into United as well as a backup striker, but no, I think because we've got Igalo, that it's not going to happen. I hope it's not going to happen because I don't want to see Josh King at United. No, no disrespect to him. He's a good player, but I wouldn't want to see him at United. What a save! What a save. The Villa keeper there. Onsas scoring for Villa. So yeah, I think it was, it was very much a preseason style performance. Just playing it around, staying comfortably on the ball. It was very much a very calm performance, that's for sure. Ooh. The trailer for Disney Plus. It's going to be like a Marvel trailer then. Just Disney. Hello, Disney. Yeah, I mean, there's not a huge amount to say about the performance other than it was an okay performance. Very preseason, very simple, quite comfortable really for Luton to defend against. Which is kind of what I expected, really. It wasn't going to be anything special. So here's the highlights. A couple of chances for Juan Mata. Yeah, the two shots on goal from Mata were half chances, but they were relatively well struck. Luton's biggest chance, put in the side netting. Mata into Van der Beek. Half cleared, and then a foul on Brandon Williams, and penalty. Didn't need VAR for that one. Just a clear foul and a penalty. Simple penalty into the bottom corner. Excellently done. Pretty much no reaction from Solskjaer. Yeah, I'm not expecting an amazing second half either, but might see Greenwood on at half time. Maybe Teddy Mengi at some point. I'd like to see Teddy Mengi at some point. I think he's got the potential to be a very good defender, just like Axel. But Axel gets injured all the time, so hoping that Teddy gets another chance to show his defensive capabilities. Really. It's always weird to see adverts from other countries. Ultra 5G. Wait, there's an Ultra 5G? Is that like above 5G? I assume it is. I assume it is. And another Disney advert. Second one so far. Any changes at the break? I don't think so. It's from Germany. Thank you, Christoph Rademanscher. It's currently 1-0. Second half is starting. Thank you for coming and checking out the channel. I appreciate the trolling. I'll take that. That's fine. You can bet how you want, mate. I'm not gonna stand in your way. I'm currently showing the players coming out to do their second half warm-ups. So just a few minutes away now from the second half. What team do you support in Germany? If I may ask, Christoph. Dankeschön, ich bin Alexi. I think that's right. If that's wrong, let me know. I'll shave my head clean live on Facebook if Man U wins tonight. I mean, we're currently winning, so I'd say the same, but I don't have any hair to shave really, so wouldn't really make any difference. But yeah, if you're enjoying the banter, enjoying the content, drop a like, drop a sub. We're gonna be live streaming we're gonna be doing live watch-alongs with every United game this season. Hopefully, that's the plan. It might not always be me. There's three of us in the team, so at least one of us will be covering the game. Second half is about to get underway. Which part of Germany do you live in? I have some friends from Würzburg, Berlin. Can't remember where the rest lived, to be honest, but I think a few from some villages and things that I don't remember the name of. Do you have like long hair? Is that like a big thing for you to shave your head? Matic with a good interception. Luton looking to push forwards early here. Bailly and Wan-Bissaka between them, winning the ball back for United. Pressing us very high, very early here. Good pass though on Lingard. Poor pass from Lingard though. And Luton have it back. No changes at half time, I think, from either side. So, hey Leon, how's it going, my friend? Welcome, welcome. What's up, Leon Reacts? How you doing, my friend? Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for checking us out. Thank you for supporting United Weekly. Very much appreciated. We're a brand new channel. We've only been going for a couple of weeks now, so we've got lots of things, lots of work to do, lots of things that we want to accomplish this season. Yeah, hopefully we can keep quality content coming. As the ball flashes across the face of goal and it's out for United throw. I support Manchester United, actually. What about you, Leon? Who do you support? As you can see, the name of the channel is United Weekly, the Manchester United fan channel. But we do discuss other teams as well. So other European teams, as well as the rest of the Premier League. Liverpool. Cool. So are you? You must be very happy with the signing of Thiago. He looked, he's a world-class player. So yeah, I'm not gonna, as much as obviously I don't like Liverpool. I don't mind Liverpool fans who are sensible. Like, I'm a sensible Man U fan. I'm not, I'm not filled with hate or anything like that. I don't want you to win the league ever, but that's a footballing thing. That that's not a, that doesn't come from ignorance or hate or anything like that. I'm not going to get angry about that. Yeah. Come on, Eric. Oh, that's poor. Poor. That's better. That's poor. You must be ecstatic about winning the league. Must have been that must be a huge weight off your shoulder as a fan of the club. Also, if you like the content, if you like hearing me talk absolute rubbish and kind of commentate, it's not great commentary, but yeah, if you like what you see, then drop a like, drop a sub. We're going to be covering every. I know you're a Liverpool fan, but you're welcome here. Fans of every team are welcome on this channel. Happy to discuss things and happy to have healthy arguments about things. But yeah, feel free to drop a sub as well. It'd be very appreciated. So I see your name's Leon Reacts. So do you have a reaction channel? Is that and if so, what do you react to? Are you like music or football or films or memes? Like, what's your thing? That's awesome, Leon. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. No, we don't post. Okay, okay. That's cool. That's cool. Thank you for the subscription. I really appreciate that, and turn notifications on as well. That means a lot. Thank you. As I say, we're a very new channel, and all three of us, me, Jay, and Jess, we're all Man U fans. Obviously, that's why we started the channel. But we're all streamers over on Twitch, so this kind of comes naturally to us. But it's a very different medium. Like discussing football and doing watch-alongs and that. Usually there would be two of us doing a watch-along, but they're both indisposed tonight. So it's just me. It's just little old me, and that. Cool. Yeah. Thank you for that. Let me just post. Well, I'll start with mine. And I'll post the others as well, obviously, later. Spell everything correctly, of course. Oh, good lord. Spelling's out the window. Right. Yeah. I should be streaming tomorrow night. I do like challenge games and retro games. So like PS2 games and Dark Souls, that sort of thing as well. Jay currently isn't streaming much because of work. He is working a lot, but he does, as I say, he does join in with the Manchester United stuff, and he does all of our graphics because he's a graphic designer and he's a web developer. So we're hoping one day to have a website as well. We'll be back in a minute. I'm going to follow you on Twitch. Thank you, Leon. I appreciate that very much. There's some keepy uppies there from Aaron Wan-Bissaka. I appreciate the effort you're putting in to follow me and to subscribe to this channel. I don't know if Christoph is still there. I hope he's still there, Christoph, from Germany. Okay, it's free kick to Luton, which they took quickly. Gonna catch us out a little bit. That is going it straight out for a goal kick. I think Luton have upped their game in the second half a bit. They're looking a bit more dangerous, but still nothing really to trouble Man U. Are you going long again? A free kick to Luton again. It was a very bitty second half so far. Luton have been keeping the ball really well. I mean, yeah, they're a championship team, so you can't just kind of dismiss them offhand. Brandon Williams with the foul this time. Another free kick to Luton. Yeah, what do you think? So Leon, you said you're a Liverpool fan. What do you think your prospects are this year? Do you think you're going to retain the title? Do you think City are going to be a huge threat? As much as I want United to challenge for the title this year, we're definitely not going to. Even if we get Sancho, it's going to be difficult because everyone else has improved massively, and even with, say, we get a left back and Sancho, and we've already got Donny, we're still going to be way off everyone else. So I think third will be our kind of, that'll be a good finish. Lingard from range. High and wide. High and wide. Our first foray forwards of the second half, really. Done. Thank you for that. I appreciate you dropping me a follow on Twitch. Appreciate that very much. Thank you, Leon. I don't know if you heard my question, but I asked what do you think your prospects are for this season? Do you think you're going to retain the title? Do you think you can go deep in the Champions League again? Do you think the Champions League is a priority this season? What do you think about Liverpool's prospects? That's probably the best word to word to use. Looking for the treble. Okay, nice. I mean, set out to win everything. That's the only way to win everything, is set out to do so. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me with like. I think your main weakness was your lack of a backup striker, but now you've bought Jota, so you've improved your midfield. You've got a backup striker in Jota, and you've got a second recognised left back, which again I think you were lacking last season. So, I mean, like, you are sort of coming towards the end of your current cycle. There's a few players getting a little bit older in the team, but at the same time, I think you're still favourites. I would not be surprised if you retained. I don't want you to as a Man U fan, but would not be surprised. Well in there by Eric Bailly, and a good pass as well out to Mata. He's got Donny on the outside. Donny with the back heel towards Mata, but Luton managed to get a foot in and get the ball half cleared. Fred didn't get there, Matic didn't get there, and now Luton are on the counter. Don't know about Firmino anymore. Firmino's not the player he was 2 years ago. His goal scoring's gone a bit. He's certainly not good. Brandon Williams going in the book there. I think, was that a tactical foul? I didn't quite see it because I was reading chat. Yeah, I think Jota's going to get his chance. Yeah, Brandon Williams just with a professional foul there, just stopping them getting on the counter, taking yellow for the team. Yeah, I think Jota's going to get his opportunities this season to play some games. Because I think Firmino in 2 years, I think he's got a couple of seasons left. I think this year and next year, and then maybe he goes. He's just not quite there anymore. He's still he's still a top quality striker, and his finishing hasn't gone. It's just that he's not getting the chances that he used to. But then again, you still win the title. So if he finds his goal scoring form, I think everyone's in trouble. Or cross from Luton, and it's a United goal kick. I mean, I used to be obsessed with football. I used to know. I mean, this is back when I was a kid, which is a long time ago. That I would know every player in every Premier League side. Like, I'd be able to watch match the day, and I would know exactly who's on the ball. Because I love football. I played football a lot. I was part of a couple of teams as a defender. I adored football. Still do, but just I'm an old man now, so. We do have 3 views, but yeah, I didn't expect anyone in tonight at all. Because like I say, we're a brand new channel. Oh, Matt is in. He's offside, and it's a poor pass. Yeah, it's our second live stream. The first one got off to a rocky start because of technical issues and internet issues. So that was an interesting first 20 minutes of the game. But yeah, no, it's great. Thank you so much for being in here and talking to me, because some people will just come in, they'll see someone talking, and then they'll leave. It's kind of the same on Twitch, really. Thank you for interacting and for following me on Twitch as well. I really appreciate that support. So an hour gone, it's 1-0. We've only had a couple of decent chances. We scored through a penalty, but Brandon Williams won. Mata put it away. I wouldn't be surprised if it finishes 1-0. To be honest, we've had no real cutting edge, and it's been a bit of a preseason performance, which is because we didn't really get a preseason. So We were very poor in our preparations for this campaign, so yeah, which is why we lost to Palace. That, and they just taking forever to bring in Jadon Sancho. Think about money last season. Honestly, I think if we bought Bruno in the summer as we were supposed to, we would have comfortably finished third. We would have won games that we otherwise drew or lost because Bruno would have been in the squad. I think Fred and McTominay had a very good mid-season because there was no one else. Matic wasn't playing well, and Pogba was injured, and those together seemed to work quite well. And then obviously COVID hit and everything, and we had an excellent run after we bought Bruno. But the Burnley game was the low point of the season, and we almost bought Bruno before that game. And if we had, I think we would have beaten Burnley. That alone could have cost us, a top 4 finish. But Leicester dropped off, and Chelsea dropped off enough as well. So it was mixed. It was very mixed. It was, Ollie needs backing, and he's still not getting back now. It's very frustrating as a United fan to watch the Glazers continue to fail their manager and their fans and the players that they already have. We've got like 50 centre backs as well. We need to get rid of. I was saying earlier, we need to get rid of 3. We need to get Smalling, Jones, and Rojo out of the club. Whether or not we can do that, I mean, looks like Smalling's probably going. We'll take a pack of crisps for Rojo at this point. I think a manager is the best because. Ollie very clearly laid out who he wanted, but he's not the one that does the transfers. That's not his job. He told the recruitment and the board who he wanted to bring in. It was Jadon Sancho, Grealish or Van der Beek. Grealish was too much money, and a centre back. And so far they've gotten him his second choice midfielder in Donny van der Beek, which is an excellent signing, and that's it. Like it's not on the manager, it's not on Ole at all. It's been a very poor transfer window because of the board, the Glazers, because of Ed Woodward, because of our head of recruitment. Nothing to do with the manager at all. I don't think Ole is world-class manager. He's learning on the job at the end of the day. Oh, it's broken here for Garlo. He's got Mata up with him and Lingard coming to his left. The Garlo, he should be hitting the target at least there. Mata crosses it in. Lingard cleared off the line. Ooh, almost. That was much better from United. Much better. Wan-Bissaka goes down. Free kick to United, I think. The board and the owners just aren't backing Ole, is the problem. Ole laid out very clearly who he wanted. And they're just, I still think we're getting Sancho. It's just going to be in the next couple of weeks. Matic from range. Ooh, good effort. Donny, is he onside? He is. No one there. Go on, Brandon. Okay, so we're really putting the pressure on now. We're starting to actually play football. Oh, not quite. Okay, cut out by Luton, who start a counter-attack. Fred's in there. Fred, what a tackle from Fred. Mata. Into Donny. And he's offside. It's been very, very frustrating because Alex Ferguson was the best manager in the world at the time. Alex Ferguson is the greatest manager who ever lived. There's no, you cannot argue that. The amount of trophies he won, his longevity, the amount of times he rebuilt teams time after time, losing titles and then coming back to win titles. Like no one has ever done what he did. Greatest manager who ever lived in football, without question. But yeah. The current state of the club is down to the Glazers. He was the best. Yeah. The current situation of the club is down to the Glazers. We've, since because Alex Ferguson being the greatest manager was the reason for our success under the Glazers. Like, he made sure the transfers happened straight away. Him and David Gill together, probably the best there ever will be in history of football. Yeah, because no one's ever going to replicate what he did. I think Guardiola is probably, by the time he retires, Guardiola was the second best. I think, most definitely. If Jose Mourinho manages to win, another title either in the Premier League or elsewhere, then he could be up there as well. But I think he's lost his touch, to be honest. But that's a whole different conversation. But the Glazers are just sucking this club dry, and it's so I do all football matches. I would like to. I mean, obviously, I can't do all of them because a lot of them run together. I think ideally, what I'd like to do is do watch-alongs of big games. So when you've got like a Super Sunday of like a Man City against Liverpool or a Chelsea against Arsenal or something like that, then yeah, I would definitely look at doing that as well. I think that's a possibility. But honestly, there's a lot of stuff that we just don't know yet because this is new to all of us. So we're gonna figure out what we're gonna do as we go along. I currently, get you, yeah. I currently don't have a job, so I'm always free to kind of stream and whatever. Jay works from home, but he's dealing with family stuff. He's got a family. I live in this house by myself, so it's very easy. I can do what I want. And Jess has a lot going on as well. So it's we'll kind of it's going to be, we're going to kind of figure out as we go along, if you like. And certainly once the Champions League gets going, I'd be interested in doing Champions League games. But that's a free kick. Agbaye gets fouled and a yellow card for the Luton player. Is that Agbaye injured again? So I have to go. I'll be here next match. No worries, Leon. Thank you for dropping by. We'll catch you next time. Thank you for being so talkative. I'll see you soon, my friend. Thank you. Ooh, that was a bad tackle. Yep. See you later, Leon. Cheers, man. So Kioso booked for Luton. Good pass. That was not a good pass. Luton have the ball again. A foul by Fred. — 11 fouls each. Pretty even in that sense. Good tackle from the Luton player. By with a good clearance. And the finish is very poor from the Luton player on the edge of the box. And it's a goal kick. United. Foul on Igalo. It is. I want to see Mengi and maybe Greenwood come on for Igalo. I don't know. Definitely want to see Teddy Mengi if he can get on the pitch. I think when it's 1-0, it's gonna. I don't think Mengi's gonna get a game. So at least not until like the last 10 minutes or so. Wan-Bissaka. Igalo trying to find a way through. Wan-Bissaka again. Out to Matip. Wan-Bissaka again. And Lingard with a poor finish. Lingard seemed to think it came off a Luton player, but I'm not so sure. No, I couldn't really tell. Oh, Donny. I'll get there. Now, Luton are just, they're a well-drilled team. They're not really making any mistakes as much as we're pushing them forwards. They're not making any serious errors that are causing them serious problems. Came off Matic there. A little bit unlucky there, Nemanja Matic. How that bounced off him. Throw into Luton. 20 minutes to go. Should be 2-0, but just couldn't quite find the finish when we had the chance. Maguire, excellent stuff from Maguire there, getting his foot in, pushing United forwards just like he did on the weekend. He's very good at that. Very good at that. His name was Jesse Lingard. I think Jesse playing means he's staying at United now. Wan-Bissaka getting in there. Decent cross. Van der Beek. Good save. Donny's first glimpse of goal of this game since his first United goal on the weekend. Good save by O'Shea. Matter's cross. Maguire with the header, but not enough power behind it to get it past the keeper. And he was relatively unchallenged. Not enough on it to force it in. Really good tackle there from Jesse Lingard. Fred trying to move it forwards. Go on, Jesse. Free kick. Free kick to United. Chance to put the ball into the. Okay, no, or not. Or just take a frick. Take a quick free kick. Eric Bailly looking a little bit better this half, has to be said. I think since that shaky opening sort of 20 minutes, he's looked okay. That matters. Playing it from deep. Come on, Brandon, take him on. You see, it's just a bit of nothing. That's over the nice 1-2 with Fred. Fred trying to force his way through, but bounces through to the goalkeeper. Oh, yeah, his name's Shay, not O'Shea. Okay. Okay. Alrighty then. Boom. Nice ball from the Luton player. Luton getting it forwards pretty well. ball into the middle. Out to him, Brandon. Good lad. I did enough there to put him off. And it is a goal kick to United. 15 minutes to go, and it's probably just going to kind of drift off to a 1-0 win. Which was my pre-game prediction, was 1-0. Clark has come off for Luton. I've brought on Cornick. It looks like they've changed another player as well. Don't know who yet. Moncoeur has come off. And Lee has come on. Luton making a couple of changes, but I think they've put on an extra striker here. Or they've changed a winger for a striker, or some combination of. I don't know the makeup of their squad particularly. Go into United. United working the ball from their own corner, but it's Luton who have come away with a throw-in. Yeah, I think it was two strikers that came on for Luton. I think it's their number 9, the number 9 and number 10 have both come on. I think they're two regular starters. Lingard. Oh, wonderful for Lingard. Good defending, good defending. Keeper got there. Just a run from Jesse though. Showing a little bit of form from a couple of seasons ago. Red giving away a free kick on the halfway line. Four minutes to go. And off comes Mata for Greenwood. Looks like Bruno and Rashford. So it looks like all three changes are happening at the same time for United here. Decent performance Mata. So Van der Beek off, Igalo off, Mata off. On come Bruno, Greenwood and Rashford. Last like 10 minutes or so. I think the Luton players just they're like, oh hello, this is they're just kind of having a obviously I don't know what's been said, but having a bit of a joke or something there with Bruno. Luton with the ball here. Cross blocked by Brandon Williams, and I think it's a corner to Luton. The fresh United players have some defending to do now. That's not on the corner. That's not on the corner, on that little semicircle. That little quarter circle. Long ball in. Back out. Luton still have the ball. And it's a free kick on the edge of the area here for Luton. Little bit unfair maybe, but Matic saying that he was having his shirt pulled. I couldn't really see from that replay. I mean, maybe he was, maybe he wasn't. Kind of half of one, 6 of one and a half. 6 of one and a half dozen of the other is the same. There's a free. It's a indirect free kick for Luton. They're going to swing in here. Some more defending for United to do. Goal here will be huge for Luton Town. And more frustration for United, to be honest. See what happens. Good save. Off the line. United, by the skin of their teeth, keep it out there. That was dodgy. Greenwood, Bruno, United on the break. There's Jesse Lingard. Fred now. Back in. Oh, Bruno trying to find a teammate there. Luton doing well to get back and defend. End-to-end stuff now. And Bailly gets there. Throw into Luton. Dean Henderson tested for the first time in the game. Header at the far post. Got down well to get the ball away. Hit back across goal. Kept out, I think, by Brandon Williams. Or Matic got it away. Good stuff from Dino. Good stuff from Dino. Dean Henderson there. Coming in big to deny Luton a goal. It was certainly heading in. He did well to get across like he did. Lingard hitting a long ball. Rashford looking to get there, and he will. Rashford into the corner. Neat pass to find Bruno. Bruno Fernandes, excellent save at the near post. And United coming to life here with these 3 subs coming on. They're fast, they're accurate. I think I've seen more energy in the last 2 minutes than the entire 90 minutes that we played against Palace. Excellent save from Henderson. And Eric Bailly with a block. Not quite on the line, but almost. Corner for United. Along the floor. Oh, training ground move broken up there by Luton. Go on, Mason. Mason Greenwood gets across there and wins United a throw-in. Keeping the pressure on here. Bruno asking for the ball and getting it. Working it back to Maguire. United back in control of possession now. Back settling the ball down, getting themselves back in possession. Nice 1-2 between Wan-Bissaka and Greenwood. As a foul from Wan-Bissaka. Good stuff. Wan-Bissaka's looked solid tonight. And just about 7 minutes to go. There'll probably be like a minute or two of added time, but not much. Matt, of course, with the only goal of the game. A penalty spot. Maguire fouled there, elbow to the face. The eye. He's fine though. He's fine. Ollie's not been very animated at all tonight. I think he's just been kind of watching how it's gone. I think is how to put that. Fred wins the ball back for United from a poor free kick. And another foul on Brandon Williams. Yellow card for the Luton player. The Luton striker. One of the subs. Oh, that's a striker's tackle, that. That's a striker's tackle all day. Elton hooked. Bruno's onside here. What a pass. Back across the face. Rashford. Lingard. Couldn't quite find Wan-Bissaka, who was waiting on the edge of the D. Nicely broken up by Matic. Maguire, the nice wave turn there, just to get past his man. Rashford now. Battling away, throw in. 5 minutes to go. I think this has served as a nice kind of pre-season style game for United. Rashford with a foul, just to get some fitness going, just to get players closer to that Premier League match fitness that so desperately needed against Palace. And that game's done now. That's fine, but certainly I think it's been a good opportunity tonight just to for some of these fringe players to get their legs, to show that they still want to play for the shirt. I think Fred's been excellent tonight. Matic has been Matic. Nothing exciting, but very, very solid, very calm and collected in midfield. No issues. I think Henderson did really well. He didn't lose his focus through the game. He has up until about however long ago it was, 8 minutes ago, he hadn't had a save to make the whole game. And the first time he does, he makes the save. Brandon Williams offside. I think Lingard's been okay. Nothing amazing, but solid performance. Mata was very good. He was, picking the ball about with ease. I think Donny put in a very solid performance for his first start. There's Rashford. Rashford 2-0. Game over. Marcus Rashford makes it 2. That's gonna do him a world of good. Gonna give him bucket of confidence. That is, get his first goal of the season. Marcus Rashford's back. Really neatly done, calmly done. So Bruno started the move. Greenwood to Rashford, pinged over the top, back to Bruno. A little bit of luck for Greenwood, but he did well to keep it down, and then a little bit of quality from Rashford running through and sticking it in the back of the net. Really good combination. Bruno, Greenwood, and Rashford, the 3 subs combine to make it 2. And I think that was the difference. I think in the first half there were lots of moments that was similar to that, where the forward players didn't have that quality to burst through, whereas likes of Rashford and Greenwood do, and Rashford just bursts through and puts the game to bed now. And that just calmly puts the game beyond Luton. We had our one scare, but Henderson made a good save late in the game. Lingard with Greenwood on the outside. Greenwood making problems here and firing it across goal, but comfortable save for the keeper, who keeps hold of it as well. Again, there's just that little bit of quality that we were missing in the first half. That makes all the difference. It does. Yeah, just a professional, calm, and solid performance. I think we're much better defensively. I mean, obviously, Luton aren't of the same quality of Crystal Palace or Brighton. They're Premier League teams after all. But that's a really poor pass from Luton from that free kick. Greenwood. And again, and Rashford again. Oh no, sorry, it's Lingard. Lingard over the crossbar. Really good football there from United. From a very poor free kick. Lingard just got underneath it a bit. Although to be fair, if he hits it on target, the keeper saves it. So yeah, solid performance. The 3 subs coming on and combining to make it 2-0. Oh, what's Brandon Williams doing there? What are you doing there, Brandon? No need to give the ball away there. Luton battling here, battling. Brandon Williams battling. And see if I Luton maybe to cross the ball in. Good tackle from Fred. And United are away again here with Bruno on the ball. Bruno Fernandes. Rashford with a very maybe a bit too calm with that finish attempt. A bit too casual. But good chance. Wan-Bissaka wins the ball back. Bruno again. Out to Greenwood on the right. Mr. Greenwood. Step overs. What a finish! 3-0. Mason Greenwood, who set up Rashford's goal, has now done it all by himself and put it away. Excellent finish. 3-0. And these 3 have come on and just completely changed the game. Great finish. Look at that for a finish. I mean, you talk about Odion Ighalo and his poor touch. That from Greenwood is just top class, and he gets his first goal of the season as well. Putting his silly decision making while on England duty behind him and getting his first goal of the season out of the way. Quality stuff from arguably 3 of United's best players. Yep, solid performance tonight. Not much to say, really, beyond that. I think for the most part, it was very drab. But, you know, a lot of the second string players just trying to get their fitness. Very much a pre-season friendly game for us. But a good opportunity for Jesse Lingard to get back out there in United shirt, and I think he'll still be a United player come the end of the transfer window. Henderson with a solid save at 1-0, and then on came the trio of Bruno, Greenwood, and Rashford to kill the game off, and they scored 2 goals between them. Yeah, excellent stuff. So we will be back at the latest. We'll be back on Saturday for our game away at Brighton. I think this is, yes, it's only Luton, but it's, clean sheet, 3 goals. Rashford and Greenwood getting off the mark for the season. It gives them confidence. I'll turn off the stream now. It gives them confidence at the end of the day. And you can't ask for any more than that, really. Thank you to everyone who watched. Thank you to Leon, who talked throughout. Thank you to Christoph as well for dropping in. And we will see you next time.